All right, so here, this is gonna be a good time. What's up, Plastic Heat? What's up? Be trying out. No, I'm not. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna be fixing. A catfish spoiled my rod. Happy 4th, kelp D and fishing. I'm gonna be fixing this, putting 1 second. I'm gonna be putting the rest of this braid on, and then this is actually broken, so I'll be hot gluing that back in. So I don't really have a good camera setup for any of this. I'm just gonna be using these headphones case. Actually, I might just do it one-handed. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I can fix it. Mm. All right, I'm gonna start off with, what should I do first? I'm actually gonna start with putting the line on first. Make sure to send this to y'all's friends. Hopefully we can get this stream pretty good. And last night, I went and bought the Yamamoto Uni, and I got these little hooks for it. I think I'm going fishing today. I'm pretty sure I am. I'll be using that. So I had this on. I was catching bait fish bluegill. And actually cut that off. Let me grab my trash can. Okay. I think I might just put the rest of this on. Most likely. Alright, so what I don't know if y'all can see this very well or not. So what I do is I get a loop like this. I put it through. You can see it better with the green line. You put your finger through, and then you wrap it a couple times. As so. So the green line's 30 pound. And you put it back through that loop. You cinch it down, and then you pull. It's a pretty good knot when getting 2 lines together. So then you grab your, I use this thing's awesome. I just snip the ends. There's one. Sprayed is hard to cut. And there's two. Grab these away. And there you go. There's the knot. I can't see that very well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm honestly just gonna reel. There we go. I'm pretty good. Wait, I might not use all of it. More than I thought there was. Running away. That look good? Y'all think that's enough? Thank you for sending it. Yes, I love baseball. Baseball is probably my very favorite sport. I have a signed autograph picture of Paul Skeens. He's probably my favorite player right there. You think that's enough? Yeah, probably. All right. So then I'm gonna tie on like a. I haven't showed you all my tackle boxes in a while. I'm not gonna do that right this second, but here's here's my terminal tackle. Just gonna put something like this. Maybe a smaller one. Put this one on. So, well, that was kind of weird. Okay, so yeah, I got some pretty serious tackle. I'd say so too. But alright, so I'm just gonna cut this. Get it? There. And I'm just gonna tie my knot. I'm not really sure. I don't really know knot names. What kind I tie? I put it in once. I pull it back out like this, and then I tie the two. I tie an overhand knot with the two lines. Technically with the four lines. You cinch it down like that, and then you bring the hook through this little loop, and then you pull all the way. And that knot is like a beast, bro. Looks pretty good. Right? I don't use any steel leader. I'm not fishing for like that kind of fish, like fish big enough to get that. All right, there we go. That's all I use. And then I just put a bluegill on the end, usually. Or whatever I'm using for bait. The reason why I use this reel is because it's kind of, see how it's bent like this? It's not supposed to be like that. And I'm not really sure how to fix it. But I'll answer some questions. Um, what's my favorite team? I don't really have a favorite team. I don't really even really have any favorite players. What fish and pole you working on setting up? My catfish rod. Be right back. Okay. I'm multitasking watching the live stream in the World Cup. That's awesome. Thank you for multitasking. Be pretty easy to not. You got quite a few rods and reels. You should look up a brand called Dock Demon. I know. I I'm thinking about like making a video buying one of those and then making a video on it because one, it's a good rod. It'd be a good rod to make a video on. And also, not only that, I'm gonna get this thing start warming up. Um, they I could use it in like different scenarios, like bluegill fishing. Alright. I'm just gonna set it like this. Perfect. Hold on. I don't want the this to be in the way. Nope. I had it right there. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Is it warm yet? Alright, it's warm. Okay, so I got a paper towel. This is kind of awkward because I'm gonna put this in my lap. So what I'm trying to do is this little thing keeps popping out like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is line over here. This is not wanting to cooperate. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit in there. Let me test it to make sure it worked. Start sticking another tube in. Alright, there it goes. Okay. Stick it in there. And then puncture that in. There we go. Yes. I think that should hold pretty well once it firms up and hardens. There we go. Let's go. Well, I think that's it. Make sure there's not any extra on the outside. Should be good. Track's way too loose. Alright. Okay, well that thing's fixed. Turn this off. Hey, what's up, Kinsley? Buy Doc Demon Rod as well as make a video showing their gear. Get a sponsor. Wow, that's cool. Once you get monetized, and yeah, I cannot wait to get monetized. Hot glue fixes everything. Yeah, I was looking for the Gorilla Glue, but I'm not really sure where it is. So we had that stuff. What lures do y'all think I should throw today? I got all these. So I have my swim baits and crankbaits and jerks and all that stuff. I have my chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, jigs. I don't have very many of those. And then I have all my terminal tackle. Yeah, I think that's probably not the right time to live stream. I will be live streaming later today. Or I think I will. Most likely, if I go fishing, I will be. So, wait, I think right now what I have on my rod, I have little craw Texas rigged. I'm gonna be throwing that today. And this is my brother's rod. He broke the rod. He broke my rod in the door, but I ended up giving it to him, and then I put a reel on it. And there it is. It's like, I don't even know how long it is. It's probably like 4 feet long. Your tackle box is looking inadequate. It's okay. All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Let me put this back. think I'm gonna end the live stream. And Jake, look what I got. It's pretty cool. And then I got, sorry, I'm reading chat. Where'd the hooks go? Oh yeah, that's just my compartment on the inside. I have my big glides, my top waters, and then I have some bigger spinner baits down there. And then all these are like soft plastics, Senkos, flukes, craws, bandito bugs, all that stuff. I have sunscreen, glasses, swim baits. On the side, I have my power bait and cleaning wipes, and my spool line for bluegill fishing. On the other side, I don't have anything. So, all right, I'm gonna end the live stream. I thought we had the same backpack for a second. Yeah, my backpack. This is it. It's not much. It is pretty expensive though. It's $130. All right, see you, Kinsley. I'm gonna end the live stream. Stay tuned for more.